Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rainier Avenue Radio .world, the station that cares about our community.
Sediment cleanup of the lower Duwamish River has begun. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the members of the Lower Duwamish Waterway Group, which includes King County, the City of Seattle, and Boeing, have begun sediment cleanup of the Lower Duwamish Waterfall Superfund site. This important environmental project will address sediment pollution and help restore the health of the Duwamish River. Starting on the waterway's upper reach, construction activities extend from the south 102nd Street Bridge down straight to the Duwamish Waterway Park. Over the next 3 years, in-water activities will occur from October to February, ending in February 2027. Visit ldwg.org to learn about the upper reach cleanup and sign up for email updates.
Hey, Seattle, tune in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
What up, yo? We are back. This is Pep, and the man that don't take no mess, Mr. O.P.I.S., Mr. Stevenson. What say you?
I hope you see the hat that I'm wearing right now. That's how mad I am.
I do. Man, you are angry.
I just want to make that be known.
Tune in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Lidline Sports.
Rainier Avenue Radio presents All Music, All Day Saturday. Music, All Day Saturday.
This is Edward Bailey, Bulldog Blue.
Jazz from the Cabinets.
That's right. It's time once again for Jazz from the Cabinets. Big Pop.
Star Time.
Thanks for tuning in. My name is Paul. This is Star Time.
Saturdays, all music, all day. Reggae Hour, K-Fox Night.
Looking for the perfect beat? Yeah, it's the beat of the block.
Fresh Juice, D-Money and
Myself, D-Money. Pint Size Patron.
Taylor Hart. Sincere, the Northwest Rap Gang.
David Dira. Gotcha. Northwest Rap Gang.
Sergio Lacour's Love Line.
It's Sergio's Love Line. Sergio Lacour. Go to the phone line. Tell him who we
See Radio, Mojang. It's your day.
Welcome to Mojang Mondays. This is KZ Music Media. Caller Goddess for Mojang Mondays.
Just my God is inspiration all day and all night. Saturdays, Rainier Avenue Radio.
A new law is helping people save more money on prescription drug costs. You may also be able to save with Medicare's Extra Help program. The premium cost can be zero and your out-of-pocket expenses are low. Who should apply? Single individuals earning less than $23,000 a year or married couples earning less than $31,000 a year. Even if you don't think you qualify, you should still check out this program. Visit ssa.gov/extra-help. Medicare costs are covered by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo
And your guy D-Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and ID Yourself
here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio.
every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
Here go the first song.
What sort of community do you live in?
Rule number one, no drama. Rule number two, there's no rules. Rule number three is you can do almost anything as long as we get permission. Yeah, yeah. Your secrets are safe with me. Our permission. Yeah, yeah. Take my hand and follow me. You want it to the side, maybe to the floor. Get up on top, ride it
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio every Wednesday night, live 9 to 11. Open things up with J. Dot's permission off of the Love EP, man.
Brought the bounce back.
Yeah, he'll be in the studio with us too, man. And he's one of the guests that come from like early Fresh Juice days, you know, because like we're on like 744 or something like that, but. Yeah, one of at least one of my first personal interviews when I interviewed the Ark, and he was one half of the Ark with Shay Black, man. Though
y'all got a history.
We do got a history, so it's great to have him back. We're looking forward to chopping it up with him. And as always, man, Fresh Juice is hosted by the Juice Pack, including myself, D Money,
Pint Size Patron.
IDYourself, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. ID it as long as you get permission for it. No.
Yo, man, look. Consent is a thing these days. Let's get it straight and get it understood.
You knew I had to do that. Make sure you check in with us, of course, all show long until 11 p.m. and in the comment section, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, all those right there. Miles Salvador's already here. We appreciate you, Miles. Melissa Q is up on YouTube showing some heart. Yeah, we appreciate everybody. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that beautiful stuff, so the show can get into more eyes, if you will, and also ears. And speaking of ears, Fresh Juice is we're happy to announce, because we weren't able to announce this on the last show, but now officially Fresh Juice is available on all podcast platforms.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. So you can get Fresh Juice on Spotify. You can get it on Apple Podcasts. You can get it on iHeart. You can get it on Amazon Music. And there are a lot more. And Fresh Juice is on all of those. So, but yeah, go ahead and subscribe on any of those platforms, whichever one you use. Fresh Juice is there for you. You can listen to it whenever you want. Obviously, we're not going live over those platforms. But, you know, as soon as the show's over, we'll get it up there for you. We'll get it up there. So, yeah, and, it looks like the fourth member of the Juice Pack is here. Okay. He's in the dark.
Here he is.
So, you know, if you're listening on the podcast right now, you don't know he's in the dark. But anyway, OG Mambo, yo.
We're here, man. We're here. We locked in.
But we are live on some other platforms. Include we have our Facebook group, facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. We're also on IG and X at Fresh Juice Media. You can follow us there. And of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's everything Fresh Juice for you. That's live shows, which we do for you almost every week, and shorter YouTube shorts. You can catch up on previous episodes. Right there, all on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. Just put that up in the browser. You don't have to do the search engine. It'll take you right to the page. Like you said, like, comment, share, subscribe, and YouTube, ring the bell. When you ring the bell, you get all Fresh Juice content first. That's the YouTube thing. All right. Okay. Now, of course, we mentioned that J. Dot will be joining us live. He'll be joined by Zell, a former Tacomian. I don't know how you pronounce Tacoma.
Not like that.
I don't Tacoma person. I don't know. He was previously from Tacoma. Now he's in H-Town. Now in Houston. So he'll be joining us live from Houston, man. So, and then
we
later,
just say from the town.
Oh, from the town, okay. But then I think it's Seattle, man, because Seattle be calling us off the town too. So.
It's never the tack town, though, you dig?
The tack town. Okay, that works.
I like to just call it the tack.
The tack. Okay.
Sharp. That's another old school one. You got it.
Sharp.
All right, anyway.
Thumbs up.
Also, former guest of the show, Nathan Nice, will be popping in later on for a quick update. He has a brand new song with Swiggle Mandela that is going to be debuting, and he has an event to promote as well. So popping in later on at around 10:20 p.m. during our show and tell portion of the program. So J. Zell and Nathan Nice coming at you, bruh. Swiggle. All right. So before we get into things, we like to take a year back and take a look at what happened on this show 1 year ago. And 1 year ago, we had Heyday on the program, man. Of I Am Heyday.
Another Tacomian.
Tacomian, yeah. Yeah, we're going to make that a thing. Tacomian.
Don't do that.
The whole hood gonna hate you.
Anyway, there were a lot of good things of that show, including we talked about the breaking into the studio and how he was able to rebound from that. But one cool little portion was where he was talking about how he met his girl, man. So we'll go ahead and play that for you from 1 year ago on Fresh.
When I was a senior in high school, she was a freshman. So I guess she knew me then. I didn't know her then. I was that guy. The college I went to, I was kind of like the top little photography student. They kept my photos up there for like 7 years. The funny thing is she's seen the pictures and she hit me up and was like, yo, I'm trying to take pictures of my daughter. And I get pictures. I said, yeah, cool. Trying to conversate. And then she left me on red. I seen her on Instagram. Yeah, this picture I seen. Boom. I seen her on the Explore page. I wasn't even following her. So I slid in there. I was like, hey, man, I like your smile. She's like, yeah, well, you remember me? I was like, So I looked it up while she was saying, yeah. I was like, yeah. Okay, you left me on red. I was like, man, I like your smile. She's like, thank you, man. I like how you and your daughter. We kept conversating. Then we kept going on walks. And the funny thing is, my bros was like, where are you going? I said, I'm about to go on a walk. He said, man, you ain't exercised since 06. Why are you going on a walk? I said, man, leave me like back up, bro. I was out there playing Pokemon Go, chopping it up. Built this relationship. We got pregnant. We had a son. We'd be chilling. Now we're getting married.
Long story short.
I feel like I kind of cut that one short at the end because we were going in anyway.
They got juicy. Good details, though. Good details. I'm glad they got married. I'm glad things worked out for them. That's all good love, man. Good black love. I love to hear that.
Yeah, for sure, man. All right. Well, we have one of our guests ready, and the other one should be on their way. But we do have the in-studio guests ready. So, OG Mambo, hit us with those good introductions, bro. On mute. You're on mute.
OG Mambo.
Oh, my bad. I'm just talking to myself, man. I even made up a little song, man. It's 9 o'clock on the spot. We're here with J. Dot at Fresh Juice.
Hey.
Basically, it's my guy J. Dot in the building, man.
What up, homie? I can't speak to that, but what up, homie?
I might owe Usher a little bit of money, but I did my thing. It's all good.
Hey, you did. I ain't gonna hold you.
You out here, bro. You in these streets, bro.
Hey, whole time, actually, whole time, Usher owed me a couple dollars since I just put him on for real.
Fair enough. I can see that.
Invoice.
You know,
my man Jay to the Dizzop, man. What's the deal, man?
Hey, Dot, the big man is in the building.
That's right. J Dot Presents. If you're looking for me online, that's JAYDOTPRESENTS. That is all one word and ain't hard to find.
Hey, that's beautiful.
Yeah. You know, I was born with it. I can't help it.
All right. Well, I think it's time to have some fun, man. So let's go ahead and get into one of our favorite game shows, if you will. And we're just going to all do it together like we did it last week because that was just dope how we did it. So let's go ahead and do it now. Take yo pick.
I was late, but
really easy to play. Take your pick. All right, we give you two different options. You just choose one of them.
Easy work.
Very easy. But we want you to play along in the comments because we want you to get you guys involved. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. Put your answer to the questions and put those in the comments. We'll flash them on the screen. We'll acknowledge some of them. But one of those we're going to pick and we're going to celebrate them on the following episode as our favorite commenter of the week. So go ahead and be creative with your comments. Have fun with it. Go crazy with it. I don't know what you want to do. Just go ahead and do your thing. But of course, we're going to play all here and we're going to get to our first one now. So go ahead and take your pick. Only swim in pools of hot water or very cold water.
Tropical creature has to jump right.
This is smooth, man. I'm gonna go ahead and crack it off for y'all, man. I really don't need to like swim around that much, so I'll just take the hot water, and it's really a hot tub. There's a name for that. That's a thing that it's called. It's called a hot tub and or jacuzzi. So I'll be in the hot tub because there's no reason that I'd be in very cold water. Like I'm cool on the cold plunges. I could just do one of the little cryotherapy lounges if I need to heal myself and things like that. I'm not plunging in the cold.
Cryotherapy lounges. I've never heard of that.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go with that hot water, man. Go with the hot water. I'm in the jacuzzi. I'm chilling. We in. We out.
I don't know about all that, bro.
We know you don't know about all that. You're not a rational
It looks
individual.
like Melissa is taking the cold plunge.
I'm saying, look, Kevin Hart made a bag. Kevin Hart made a bag. Let's talk about it, okay? You made a bag off the cold plunge, fam.
Nah.
I'm like, okay, I know. As long as I got the crickets that I needed, I'm happy.
I know, I got the crickets.
Anyway, maybe you guys wasn't reading.
Man.
It
Okay,
said
so we talk
very
about-
cold water, bro.
Okay, so
I
you talking
hate to
about-
be cold.
See, yeah, that's my thing too. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no. If you know me, hot tub all day.
Hot
Bro, I hate to be cold, bro. What? That's terrible.
I heard it's good. I heard it's good for the blood flow.
That's what they say.
Look, I'm from San Diego, California. There's no such thing as cold from where I'm from.
But I was born there. I was actually born there.
That's actually one of the torture tactics they use for people from the southern region. They just put you in a cold plunge.
Oh, I tell
Get to
everything.
giving up all the resources. All right, I'll tell you.
Jamal. He lived right up there on the corner of 34th. You know what I'm saying? Go get him.
Right.
And he owe me $5. And he owe me $5.
No, I need that. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like the other guest has arrived, so we'll bring him in mid-question. Mambo, go ahead and give him a good little introduction. If you're ready, Mambo.
I am ready. Well,
okay, go ahead.
What the hell? Let's invite my brother Zell. Come on. Ooh, he got bars today.
What up, Zell?
What up, y'all?
Hey, man.
Hey,
Real quick. His introduction comes with a real short story, right? So my man Zell, we had just finished rocking the shows that we was rocking out there at South by Southwest. I had just dropped DJ Holiday off at his spot. We cooling. Me and Laced Up Still Down, our former guest from last week. We're like, man, we hungry, bro. What you want? Sis is like, let's go to the Waffle House. We pull up to Waffle House. We're chilling, cooling, casually at the Waffle House. I look to my right, and Zell's like, hey, bro, aren't you OG Mambo? I said, hey, I am OG Mambo. As a matter of fact, after some politicking, some chicken and waffles, man, I was like, bro, we got to get you to come back and chop it up on Fresh Juice. Locked him in, booked him right there on the spot. So I say that to all my upcoming artists, man. Being present, being outside, being friendly, it can take you a lot further than you might think, man.
Definitely.
And then on that note, Zell, cold water or hot water for your swimming pool?
Oh, hot water.
Okay.
Hot water.
How about the hot water?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said for my swimming pool?
Yeah, for swimming. You would swim in hot water or swim in very cold water.
Man, that's my dream. Hot water swimming pool right there.
Okay. All right, Patron.
Just how hot is the water though?
Now we're talking. You about to boil your skin off.
I didn't say very hot. I just said hot.
About to boil your skin
It's
off.
just like a jacuzzi for sure.
Yeah.
But anything hotter than that, I think I'm
boil your skin off, yo.
I think jacuzzi.
Okay, that makes more sense. Jacuzzi it is.
But here's the thing when you think about swimming, though, yes, the jacuzzi is great if you're just chilling. But if you're swimming in the hot water, now you're hot in hot water. I mean, you'll warm up quick if you're in cold water and you're swimming, though.
They never said we had to like sprint laps, D Money. Like
I didn't know. I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
It's good to know.
swim in a jacuzzi.
I don't plan on finding out.
They got real in here.
Let's move on to the next one. All right. Keep it coming in the comments, by the way. All right. Right here with our next take, you'll pick. Always feel happy, but act angry, or always feel angry, but act happy.
I feel like I'm living one of these. I'll let y'all decide which one I'm living. I feel like I'm already living one of these, man. I'll let y'all figure out which one I'm already living, man.
Well, you seem pretty happy. So, are you angry right now?
I'm angry, D Money. Black men in America, it's tough, brother. It's tough. It's tricky, bro. It's tricky. They want me to smile, man, or else I'm aggressive and stuff, bro. It's hard, bro.
You know, that's very true. Like I have to either smile because if I don't, I'm gonna look like I'm gonna beat somebody up all day. So yeah, I'd rather. I guess I can hold the anger and then act happy. I'd be better off doing that because yeah, that would just be messed up. Like to be angry, see me mad all the time. I'm big as hell. Like I would.
But look.
That is a thought right there.
Like every time you did something mean, you could be like, brother, I'm in a great mood. Trust me.
Right.
But they'll never believe you, dog.
So I just don't see a person getting very far who has to act angry all the time. Like,
you can preempt it. Be like, look, here's the disclaimer. Yeah, I mean, what I'm about to do, I don't mean it, and I'm in a great mood, by the way.
I mean, people will leave you alone. That is true. And I mean, I guess you're still feeling happy, so it's not all bad. But I don't know, man.
But I recognize the pain on the other one, though. You know, you're always angry, but you're acting happy, so everyone thinks you're good. But really inside, you want to, destroy things.
Nobody wants a fake smile.
Yeah, that's a fake smile right there.
I mean, this is how most bill-paying Americans feel. I mean, if you pay bills and you live in this country, especially on the western coast of this country, you're probably pretty angry about them bills you paying, but you got to smile wherever you got to get the money from where you get the bills from.
Well,
you're a doctor, a singer, a sound engineer. You got to, hey, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, dude, I just spent thousands of dollars to survive, but I'm in a great mood.
Bro, I just want to speak for myself. I just left the car lot today, brother. I feel you, all right? Oh my gosh, you just spoke to my heart and soul right now. Oh my god. Wait till my girl hears this episode. She's like, whoa. I'm like, yeah, the same day, babe. The same day.
And I bet you when you left that car lot, you said, all right, thanks. See you guys later. Appreciate it. You wasn't that happy, brother.
Not at all, bro.
You might have been happy, but you weren't as happy as they thought you were. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm happy about the investment, but my heart, bro.
Not as happy as they were about that sale. They're much happier about that sale.
Yeah, man.
And don't act.
Got us another one.
Got you.
Yeah, man.
Zell, how you rocking on this one now?
Man, I do it at work all the time, bro. I pretend to be happy. I be mad than a motherfucker. Bro. I do anything for that paper. I mean, not anything. Not anything. Hold on,
Zell. Hold on now.
Not anything.
Hold on, Zell. All right, hold on.
You don't want to open up those doors.
Yeah. Be careful. Nah. Hey, 2025, it's a sticky year, man. You got to be real careful.
Inflation crazy.
And they taxing out here, bro. You know that.
I was more concerned with them doing arresting more than I was concerned with them doing taxing. You know what I'm saying? They try to lock brothers up. Lock brothers away. We heard him. He said he'll do anything for $1. Get him.
Put him in with the tariffs.
All right, you guys, let's get on to the next one. See, I was happy when I was doing that, but I was angry anyway. All right, let's move on. All right, let's always overspice your food or have it taste bland.
Man, if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned. What you doing?
Hold on. Wait. For the sake of hilariousness, please let D Money answer first.
Yeah. I support this decision. D Money, what we doing, man?
I bet you all the people in the world right now. Like, yo, D Money. I bet your best friend is dying right now, dog.
Y'all are right.
I already knew it was coming. But yeah,
I don't even know why, bro. I don't even know why you read this.
Come on, it's not even a question.
So what would you do? What would you do though? I need to hear it out loud.
We need it for the record.
Yeah, I need to hear it out loud.
What Asia said, bland. I can't handle spice. Don't revoke my black card.
Oh no, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that black card. We don't need to hold it. No,
okay.
Black card. No, we're gonna need that black card.
Who turned it real spicy like?
Hold on. I actually gotta send the email to the administrators. We gotta revoke that card, Asia. I'm sorry.
We love you, Asia.
We love you though. We do love you.
Oh, mad love.
There are other melanated demographics that you could pitch to be like, hey, the blacks took my card, but maybe the Asians might take you. The Hispanics are still out there.
Dog, we're on all platforms.
She said an email? That's foul.
Yo, we need to relax.
We gotta email. I gotta email the administrator. They don't take messages this late. I would be so upset if I opened my Gmail and they say we actually revoked your black card. Whoa!
Yeah.
What?
Bro, what do you think the last man got his car revoked for?
Can you pawn your black card though? That's the question. Like,
Can you pawn it?
How much is it worth?
No, but pawn it. No, but I do black card rentals for the homies. For the homies, like Patron. If you got a battle or something, just let me know. I'll slide it to you.
Hey yo, OG, Mambo. Do you guys think Shannon Sharp is fighting for his black card right now?
He is.
Oh, she says that's smart. I'll sell it before y'all revoke it.
Yo, she needs to be a special guest on the show someday soon.
All right, G Money, what we got next, man? That one was a little
yeah, it was a bad one anyway. A and B Ski says big ups, Fresh Juice and crew. All right, appreciate you, A and B, former guest of the show. Okay, yeah, this is going to be the last one because we're coming up on the break, man. So, all right, keep it quick. Fresh. Take your pick. Spend 2 years on house arrest or only your weekends for 5 years.
Dang.
Damn.
Wait. Only your weekends, what?
Only your weekends for 5 years, which means you get to leave the house during the week, but for 5 years, you got to spend your weekends on house arrest. Or it's 2 years, you can't leave the house at all.
Bro, you know how many people that are listening to the show and are on the show allegedly been on house arrest before already?
All right, so look, I got this.
Okay.
We got to keep it. We got to keep it bag focused.
Keep it fresh, Mambo.
Keeping it bag focused, man. Okay. I gotta rock with that. It sounds crazy because it's 5 years, but go ahead and give me that 5. And I'm getting chilly during the week. Monday to Friday, I'm getting chilly, something serious. Like what? I'm actually started a new series. Now concerts, people attend concerts on Wednesdays. I shifted the culture. We lit on a Wednesday now. That's just what we do. Because you guys, that freedom is too much, bro. Like that means on Monday I could like drive to Portland if I feel like it. Now, for 2 years, being stuck just at the crib, y'all, we're talking about 700 days, y'all. Just to put it in perspective for y'all, 700 days.
Just to put it in perspective.
700
days.
No pressure.
Hey, no COVID. You're the only nigga on lock. You're the only one on lockdown. That's it.
That's right.
He said no COVID. You're the only one on lockdown.
The solo quarantine is a little too much for me, man. Yeah, I'm cool.
For real.
Solo quarantine. Everyone's out and about, but you're not.
Solo quarantine.
Asia says I need a third option to be able to choose because neither. Nah.
Yeah. Hey, but you got to think though. The weekends you can get the house popping though.
You can get the jug off on the weekend.
Monday to Friday, I'm promoting my house party.
Oh,
Like,
me.
Y'all pulling up on Friday, right?
Yo.
Hey, by the end of those 2 years,
my backyard look 5 years in, my backyard looks like La Russell's.
What? 5 years in, all my dreams came true.
We got a pergola in the backyard, bro. Like,
all right, how you serving this one, Jay?
Period. Look. 2 years. Yeah, no, I'm doing the 5 years in the weekend. I ain't get my money. Nah, what are you doing? Look. I will do a week tour Monday through Friday and be back at the house promoting the whole time. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
You go crazy.
I think I'm doing the same thing.
You'll see me everywhere.
Monday to Friday, I can still go to the gym.
Everywhere.
I can do come on, man.
Everywhere. I'm at your house Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm that dude who's like at the mall for no reason on like a Tuesday afternoon. Like just
that part. Just enjoying life. Just
looking around like, oh, darn it, when did they put an Apple store? When did they put an Apple store here? I'm gonna go check it out.
I ain't gonna lie. As soon as it hit 12 a.m. Monday, I'm out there though. I'm out the door. 12 a.m. Monday. I'm
out. You taking the 5 years too, Zell?
Yeah, I'm taking that. I'm taking that, bro.
I'm almost tempted to do the 2 years, man. Just get it over with. Then I got 3 years to do whatever I want with.
Bro, you're bugging out.
You're
bugging out, son.
2 years. Now your house party.
D-Money, take it from everybody that you know.
Hey, do they ever revoke white cards? Because that didn't even seem like the white guy thing to say.
That's what I was just saying, bro. I was just about to say about taking from everybody black that you know, brother. Like,
we might have to write an email for you, D-Money. Maybe you and Asia just need to trade. Y'all should just trade. Because what? That man said, "I'll take the 2 years." No, I'll do that on.
And everybody said nothing.
Whoa! All right, big dog.
Hey, Mona Lisa agrees with me. She says, "Give me 2." Y'all crazy.
2 years.
Mona tripping. Nah,
somebody read that.
You guys realize this is over 700 days in the crib, bro.
Chilling.
Nah, y'all remember that one movie where they had the boy from Even Stevens with Shia LaBeouf? He was trapped in his house in jail or something like that.
Yeah,
that was
a hard no,
man.
He had to put the strings in his yard so he didn't pass the line before it beat. No, I'm cool.
I remember that. Yeah.
I'm cool.
What if your girl? Hey, what if your girl don't want to be home with you no more?
Right.
What if your girl?
She's just standing in the middle of the street. Just like, yeah,
hey, D-Money,
come over here.
Hey, D-Money, what you gonna do then? D-Money.
Hey, she gonna take Linda. She gonna take Linda and just stand in the middle.
D-Money, that's checkmate right there. D-Money, that's checkmate right there. D-Money.
Your girl standing out in the middle of the street.
She gotta go to the grocery store.
Just looking at you crazy.
Your girl in the middle of the street is crazy,
you
bro.
can't get in an argument for 2 years, period.
Right,
quite a little bit.
Bro, you know what kind of restraint that takes?
See, but if you got the 5 years, you got to just make sure y'all don't argue over the weekend, and you cool. And then if you do, we just start beefing on. We start beefing on Sunday, and then Monday to Thursday, I'm gone. I'm out the house. All right, it's cool. I'm gonna stay at my people's house.
Facts.
I'm gone.
Facts.
Hey, Thursday morning, hit her with that. Hey, where you at? How you been? No, for real. We should. Hey, we should low key talk. I think we should talk.
Yo, nuts, B.
I think we need to talk.
I'm not taking any part of being the reason why we're over the break.
Yes, on that note, thank you everybody for playing. Take your pick. Thank you. We'll choose one of these comments, and you guys gave us some good ones this week, man. So we'll take one of these and celebrate it on the following episode. We got to get to some music though. This one is coming at you from Queens, from FU, and Deep, who made a song about nothing. And I bet you know what show that's about. Anyway, it's off the album All Due Respect. So F-U and Deep. New song, a song about nothing right here on Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. We'll be right back with J-Dot and Zell Music, man. Keep it locked. That's Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio.
Let me introduce you to a silly little premise, a catchy little ditty that begins without a preface, a song about nothing that's attacking all your senses. Gets a bit nutty, but it still retains its excellence. Wrote this whole verse on a spare of square paper on the Upper West Side with a pair of square neighbors. Except across the hall they call him a hipster doofus, barging in the crib and taking this snack to soup. You know he's gonna do it, slides his shoes. Hello Newman, after any nuisance or amusement, cue the music. Hello Newman.
So did you ask him about the records? What records?
Newman and I are going partners, selling used records. Always kept a marble rhyme, I call canines. Always kept a sharper eye on a parking spot. Try to park your ride head first, you're an awful guy. Often caught spitting in the eye of a passerby. As for the rest of us, Festivus came early, getting half-baked like when Kramer was the turkey. Quarter water, dollar sodas, little beef jerkies. Grabbing Arizona, these pretzels are making me thirsty.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
These pretzels are making me thirsty. No, see, that's not good. You don't know that. These pretzels are making me thirsty. The type to keep a black and mild in my jacket while sitting in the fly suit, styling like Jackie Styles, jacked up on Jack and Cokes and coke like the Mandelbaums. Known to keep some Rogaine clothes for Cosmophiles. In the LeBaron with the ass man plate stamp. Hauling enough fraud to have your jaw talk like Rain Man. Cooling in the crane stance and doing the Elaine dance. Met her on the soup Nazi line, she tried to holler. Immediately denied, so we got an empanada. Then we walked to the Ramada, things got hotter than a sauna. Started taking off her Pradas and then yada yada yada.
I met this lawyer, we went out to dinner, I had the lobster bisque, we went back to my place, yada yada yada. I never heard from him again.
But you yada yada over the best part.
No, I mentioned the bisque.
On you guys, it's your boy Heyday, man. Shout out to the Fresh Juice on the Rainier Avenue Radio, and shout out to the Juice Packs themselves: D Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. Come on.
A teacher who hurt their back and got prescribed opioids. A daughter trying to cope with a loss in the family. A friend silently struggling, thinking they'll be a burden if they ask for help. People with addiction come from all walks of life, and the truth is they stand a better chance at recovery with our support. Reaching out and sharing local resources can make all the difference. Don't count them out. More people recover with support. Find more ways to help at supportaddictionrecovery.com. That's supportaddictionrecovery.com.
Mga kaibigan, ito po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
And this is Miles Salvador from Australia.
And I'm Norb Kawili, also known as Norbcam. Kung gusto niyo po ang latest news and events from the Philippines at the local Filipino community, Radio po.
We play Filipino music and interview guests from all around the world.
And I'll keep you updated on the latest Seahawks and sports news. Kaya always tune in. Radio every Tuesday, 1 to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
And in YouTube and Facebook. Salamat po.
1, 2, get down. What's up, big and little homies? This is Masvita Maraire, host of Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world, your one-stop shop for Seattle sports. We cover preps, we cover college, we cover pro, we cover it all. Huskies, Mariners, Seahawks, Garfield, Zell, Roosevelt, Metro, King County. This is where you want to listen to for all the sports that's happening in Seattle. Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Are you in need of new or gently used clothing? Hope's Community Closet is here to help. We offer a wide range of clothing for men, women, youth, children, and infants. Join us on the fourth Saturday of each month from 12:30 to 4 at the Silent Task Force. We're giving clothing with care, community with heart. Lovely Ladies Lemonade for sale, and shop to the sound of old school soul. Any questions? Contact Alicia Kennedy, Executive Director of Women United at 206-316-7601. 206-316-7601. 7601. Come and find the perfect outfit for you and your family. We look forward to seeing you there.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your homie A&B tapped in with Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio, along with the Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. Let's go.
He did it on one text, yo. Top finish gonna be good.
She know, she know, she know, she know, but she got a mind of her own. She know she be checking my phone, wondering where I be gone, acting like I don't be knowing. She think I'm out here. She know I'm better than all of that. She wondering when I'ma call her back. She know I'm busy as fuck. She know I don't give a fuck. She know she ain't wasting her time. Wouldn't be with her if she wasn't mine. She know she bad, shorty so fine. All these other bitches, they better wait in line. Hold up. Yeah, she already know she the one. She know when I'm sharing my money. She know that I love her a ton. She know that she having my son. She know, she know, she know, she know, but she got a mind of her own. She know I'm way too legit. She know I'm faithful and shit. She know that music my life. She know I'm out with my guys. She know I'm banging my drum. Probably out slinging the dumb. She know I'm out here going stupid. Like Mac Dre with the music. She know what's mine is hers. She know I put her first. She know I'm the best. Even when I'm at my worst. She can't go living without me. She know life ain't better without me. Yeah. She know that when I get home, me and her getting it on. She know. She know. She know, she know, but she got a mind of her own. She know, she know, she know, she know, but she got a mind of her own. She can never do no wrong. She know that I love her and shit, just like my mother and shit. She know I keep it low key. Nobody know where I be. She know I'm a shooter, I call out. She know I'm a hooper, I ball out. I make it rain like it's no drought. She know what it is, I go all out. Yeah, she know. She know. She know. She know. But she got a mind of her own. She know. She know. She know. She know. But she got a mind of her own.
She know by Zell
Yeah.
Music, Fresh Juice, Rainier
Shout out
Avenue
Fresh
Radio.
Shout out Fresh Juice.
Yeah, man.
Shout she know.
She know.
But she got her mind of her own. Yeah, that's hard.
When did you cook
Yeah,
that
I
one
like
up?
that. I like these really positive songs.
Yeah, that one, man, that was COVID, bro.
That was COVID?
21, yeah. Yeah, shout out my boy Munson for shooting that video, man. That good times.
Ario, is this much of a ladies' man?
Talk about that process, bro. The creative process of getting through that. Now, what made you want to talk about that specifically on COVID when we all quarantined?
I was thinking about how my girl was thinking I was out doing some shit that she knew I wasn't doing. I was just doing what I was doing in the video. I was going to the studio a lot of times during COVID, and she like, "What bitch you fucking? What bitch you talking?" Oh, sorry.
We got
Hey,
it's okay. Hey, you snuck a couple in. I was gonna let you rock, but I see you was getting ready to let them fly. So
It sounded like she had a lot of them in that statement.
Yeah. She know what I'm out here doing for real. So that's what inspired me.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's about your girl. That's about your girl.
Is that something you put on a project, or that was just a single for the time?
It was just a single. Okay. Yeah, it was about my girl. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We gotta respect it. Love to the ladies. You know.
Now I want to answer another question. Hold on. Somebody said, "Am I just as what? Am I just as?"
Oh, I asked you. I asked you if you're always this much of a ladies' man.
I'm even more now.
Oh yeah.
He wanted to answer it. That's why he wanted to answer that question. He said even more now.
Is it
He
because
said you would ask
is
me.
it because
You would
because
ask
of
me
your
what?
missus?
Exactly
Because
why. He said you would ask me what, bro?
It's because of your missus.
All right, let's go. Next question. Let's go. Hey, my boy know how to press him.
Trust me, ID has a one-track mind. He won't let it go.
It's love. We can keep it pushing.
I like your first question better.
We can go.
I love this game.
But
I love this game.
I wanted to address the background. I see that you're in a barbershop. Do you own a barbershop?
Yeah, I do.
A word. Okay.
I do. I just opened it.
You just opened it.
Congrats.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's
I'm
huge.
in the H-Town. Shout out Houston.
Shout out to black ownership, man.
Talk about
black business out here.
Yeah, let's get into that, man. How did you get a barbershop like that?
Man, it was just a lot of hard work and just building from the ground up. Started with cutting hair at another shop, and I still go there from time to time, help them out, and I still got some of my clients on that side of town. But then my studio, so I'm actually in the building where I got a studio, I got a podcast room up there also. So I was like, man, I got opportunity. Let me go ahead and just drop this shop down here too. So
yeah, that's hard. Hey, yo, is that a custom microphone?
It's a fee-fine microphone. You can get this for $50, but it sounds pretty good though.
Yeah,
it does actually.
Shout out fee-fine. I did a little sponsor for them one time.
Fee-fi fo.
Well, talk a little bit about. Let's go back a little bit, man. Let's go back a little bit because you was in Washington originally on your come up before you got to stomping pavement all around. So talk about how your creative journey started, how much of it started out here, how the city influenced you before you got up out of here, or Tacoma specifically influenced you.
Yeah, Tacoma. That's where it all started. That's home for me, man. Hilltop, baby. And I always did music as long as I could remember from growing up in church, singing with my brothers. And then I guess the day I got my first computer with the FL Studio, the Pro Tools, that's when the production side just started taking off. And then I got a microphone, and I guess by like high school, I didn't even want to graduate. All I wanted to do was music. And I guess what I really did from there was just take it serious, man. Like really learn Pro Tools, really learn Studio One, FL Studio, and start sending out my track. I started sending out music to everybody, whether that's for collaboration or just to get my music heard. And I was just going inside of.
So when you started, is this producing or is this writing and recording that you're working with?
All of it.
Or were you recording yourself? You was trying to get it all.
Yeah, everything. Like even with the microphone before I got my interface. Like anything that I could do that I had around me, I was using it.
Word.
On library computers. I was in the Boys and Girls Club before. So then by the time I had my computer, I already knew what program I wanted to install. I had the little disc. I knew exactly how I wanted to do it. Man, I was doing this stuff since we had the little karaoke machine, and we used to have the tapes. You put the tape inside the karaoke machine, and you could record it. And that's how we used to like do it before we had actual computers to do it.
Wow.
I've done that.
Track directly onto the tape. Have the beat playing on the other tape.
On the other tape. 2-track. You know it's like a 2-track. You know
it's like a karaoke machine.
Yes, for real.
Yeah, low key, it is like a 2-track. I just thought about that.
It's like a 2-track.
If
you think about it,
time, you feel me? So
if you think about it, what do we rap on today? Kind of 2 tracks. You got the instrumental, and we just do 1 tape a lot of times today.
Like if you think about like the little babies and stuff like that, that's for sure a lot of the format.
That's a lot of what they're doing. Yeah, so I mean,
me myself, I add some layers.
I'm an R&B nigga. I'm an R&B brother. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. So, yes. So I mean, I just into it. Yeah.
Let's fast forward then. So boom, fresh out of high school, you already like committed. You already knew you wasn't hooping. You wasn't going to no college. I want to do this music. I'm going to music university.
Gave all that up.
So how long was it before you moved out of Washington? When you leave the tech? When you left the top?
COVID. So I left 2021. And what took me so long was like, my whole family, everybody's back home, my whole fan base, everything I was building was Washington. And all I wanted to do was put the town on. From the town and just stay in the town.
Right.
So
right.
The plan wasn't to leave, bro. To be honest with you, the plan was to stay. But here's when I knew I had to leave. I knew that like everybody was kind of like doing their own thing. I'm gonna be real on the podcast. Everybody, I don't know how it is.
Wait. Do you mean like your clique?
I mean everybody.
Yeah,
like,
just the whole city.
The whole city in
yeah.
Seattle, Tacoma.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is
Yeah,
now.
come
It's
on.
been about 4 years now since I've
Yep.
been going.
Topping this.
It ain't too different. What in 2021, that was the introduction to kind of like the shift. Because we used to have like community. Tacktown had a community. There was the King Leeses and all that. You know what I mean? People was tied in. We had our eras over here with the, you know what I'm saying, myself, Steez, you know, like a Gab, Nacho. You know what I mean? There was different pockets.
It was
Once we hit that COVID, it was like who emerged. It was like different people was popping out like roses in the concrete. You feel me? So it was like one or two over here, one or two over there, and it's still kind of like that. There's a little bit more unification now. I'm putting my best foot forward in efforts with shows and stuff like that. There's cats like Marshall and people like that's putting it together, but 100%, it's still kind of like on that trajectory of where people are doing their own thing. There's a lot of people who are successful, but not a lot of crossover among the success, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
And my whole thing was imagine us together. You know what I mean? That's how I've always been, just like you. So I've always tried to bring people together.
Imagine all the people, man.
Yeah, try to bring everybody together. But I guess what led the shift was this dude was on YouTube commenting on my videos, and he was like, "Man, I think if you came to Houston just for a couple years, because he knew how much I love my city, you know, like this where I'm gonna be." But he said, if you come out here and just make a name, you can make a bigger name for your city outside of your city, and then come back to your city and there, you know, you put your city on the map. I was like, that's actually, I like that idea. I like that
You
idea.
say, like flex on everybody.
No.
For people who don't know, when you travel, you get a little bit more love, and you get to represent your section in a way that most people don't know about. So like we all think of Tacoma, Seattle, we know about it, right? You know what I'm saying? But when you go to a Houston or Atlanta, they have never seen they don't even know that, like how our screen is all diverse. They don't even know that this exists up there. That there's a gang of Filipinos who kick it with a bunch of black people, with a bunch of white people, with a bunch of Indians, with a bunch of like we don't, you know, that's foreign to most people. A lot of places like in the South, they only have like the three cultures: Hispanic, black, white. It's like the dominant thing. You know what I'm saying?
The South is super diverse, man. It's there's heavy Asians out there for sure.
There is
more than before.
Yeah.
I feel like the cultural influence in the West is just a little bit more. It's a little bit more powerful.
Houston diverse, but I get what you're saying too.
My auntie work at the bank out there, so
it's diverse.
He said there's somebody out there. He said somebody out there. Okay. I didn't get invited over there, Patron. I ain't seen that side yet.
So basically, what you're saying is, obviously, the towns, everyone's doing their own thing. You're becoming disillusioned with it. You believe you can do more by moving to Houston, and that's where you are at this point. And what have you done?
How was it when you touched down? Yeah, how was it when you touched down?
The love is crazy. You know, not knowing nobody from here, but having this plaque. I got a Young Thug plaque, so everybody just sees me as this producer. You know, they're like, they don't even know.
That was the placement that you needed, right?
That's what I needed. Because back home, didn't nobody care. Nobody cares. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take it to where they really care about Young Thug. And so we go down here. It did. Now I'm in all these studios. Everybody's letting me on their computers, and I'm dropping tracks and I'm getting placements now. They're not all going on the albums, but I'm working with them now.
Right.
And the respect, the level of respect, and it's crazy. For real. Like,
absolutely.
Everybody following me, like it was kind of crazy. Like the amount of people that as soon as I touched down, bro, and it's still like that today. Like everybody like, what's your Instagram? So
can people out there tell that your music, I mean, that you might be from like Washington or something?
They could at first. But I had to adapt. I had to. Now it's funny that you said that because I kind of sounded proper, right? Like,
West Coast.
proper. You know, he sounds so
Yeah.
proper. So I hung out with some people. I hung out with some real thugs, like some people that really introduced me to some Louisiana, you know,
right.
Some Houston Third Ward, you know. So I mean, some of them I cut their hair, you know what I'm saying? So I'm listening to that and how they talk. I'm listening to the music out here, a lot of it on the radio. So now,
Hey, touch on that a little bit. You don't have to use your iPod. The radio and other in the South is.
You go into the lounges, the spots, the hookah, like you're going to hear everything. You go into the spots that you're invited to go perform at, like you hear the artist before you. So you're like, okay, I'm about to go home and record some stuff like I see what they on. So next time I go out there, I go up there, and I've done this. Next time I step up on stage, I got some gumbo. I got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, what they like. And now they messed up. They don't know who I am. They don't know I'm Chris Brown or the baby.
Maybe both.
Maybe both. Maybe both.
Maybe both.
Chris Brown the baby.
Chris baby.
Chris baby, yo. Before we move on, I do want to mention former guest of the show, emcee, and you guys have done some work together. And I hear something crazy went down with you two,
bro. Yeah,
Ski was with him when we ran into him at the Waffle House.
This is crazy, man. Shout out my boy emcee, man. Ski,
yes,
Ski, man. So, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So yeah, you know his story. So
yeah,
and if he shared how we met on there, so you know we met 4 years ago on Instagram, but for the first time. Like he came to move out to Houston. He was like, man, I'm about to just chase my dream like you did. And so I was like, all right, come on, bro. But I'm gonna let you know I'm in the gutter. Like it's not, he's like, hey, I'm ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? We thug it out, bro. So he comes out here and we about to do this South by Southwest. I think it's the second or third week that he's out here. And we're about to do this performance in South by Southwest. Now I drive an old school, you know what I'm saying, Mercury. So I drive a police magnet. The police gonna pull me over thinking, and I got the long hair, and I'm riding around with a Mexican. So
right. What y'all into? There might be some powder in that car. Let's get them.
Powder. And we on our way to Austin. So we drove as soon as we get to Austin.
Yeah.
The police pull us over. And you know Ski's story. Ski, he used to have a record, so. He's shaking, and I'm just hoping the man didn't bring something back from Washington that I didn't know about. But because this is my first time meeting him, and he's hoping the same thing. He's like, man, I hope Zell don't got no drugs in this car. like, bro, we're just trying to perform, man. So the police come at us militant. They say get out the car. Like they don't even give us a reason why.
Wow.
And,
for those of y'all who was listening last week. And heard how Lace was telling you, Austin police is not playing, bro.
They're not playing. They're
40 deep. I'm talking about 40 deep. I'm not exaggerating. 40 deep for a pullover. They have 40 cats for pullover.
It sounded about right. It was like it was about like 20 deep. Like in other words, if I were to try to run anywhere, do anything, it's over.
Yeah, for sure.
It would have been over.
For sure.
But yeah, man. But we got out of that. They searched the vehicle.
Yeah,
and we got out of that, and we missed the performance. Wow. They kept us all night. Because they was like, "Where are you guys going?" We was like, "South by Southwest. We got a performance. We got a couple of them." He was like, "Oh, okay. Well, we're going to make sure we get you there, but we're going to search this vehicle. We're going to bring our K9s over here." And I'm thinking, okay, y'all ain't finna find out. This finna be fast, man.
I was gonna say, y'all got Washington's licenses.
Nah, I had a Texas, but I have a Washington driver license.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's
transporters.
You know what I'm saying? So and it was like, why do you not have a residential? I was like, because I go back and forth. Had to slide out of that, but that was a crazy story, man. We missed our thing, but if we didn't do that though, the night wouldn't have went the way we did to run. I wouldn't be doing this podcast right now. That's
wow. Wait. That was the same day?
That when we came there and we got pulled over, that was the same day.
That wow.
Bro, so and I'm actually, bro. I gotta correct myself a little bit because I was wrong. It wasn't Zell who spoke. It was Ski who said, "Hey, is you OG Mambo?" I said, "Oh yeah, what's good?" And he's like, "Bro, I was on Fresh Juice with you." I said, "Oh," and then he's like, "This is my," and he goes, "This is my man's. He from Washington." I said, "Ah, we gotta make it happen."
Yeah,
and y'all see, y'all see laced energy. Sis be turned with me, bro. Like that's my role.
Crazy full circle, man.
So yeah, if the cops didn't get you like that, this would have never happened. That is
This would have
crazy.
never happened.
That's a crazy full circle.
That is crazy.
And what we talked about was actually what we were just full circle. I said, bro, we putting on for Seattle, didn't I? OG.
Swear he did, bro.
Hey, I
He
said
did.
we put. So if I it goes back. If I didn't come to Houston,
yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then
Came to Houston, brought Ski to Houston, but ended up linking back with the town in Austin. Come on, man.
So I literally, when I was thinking, man, it's hard to leave Tacoma. It's hard to leave because I'm leaving everybody behind. But in reality, if I don't leave, I'm leaving everybody
bro. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the real about it. And no matter what you do, and
You said we
succeed in
get
life,
real.
and no matter what you succeed in life with, everybody can't go, and they have to trust you enough to come back.
Come on,
they gotta trust you, bro.
Man,
And give their support. Give their support willingly and blindly.
I hate to put a pin on that, but we got to get to. We're over the break already, and
Perfect
we got to
timing,
get to
you're
the
good.
birthday segment, man. So people spending another trip around the sun, including J. Dot from yesterday. Happy belated!
Shout out, Jay.
Thank you, appreciate y'all. You know, I'm a grown man. It is what it is.
All right,
let's go.
Let's see some other people
the
that are
goal.
having birthdays, though. Happy birthday!
Hey, appreciate
Yo,
you.
shout out to Ice
Thank you,
Man,
Russell.
man. Shout out to DJ Mouse, man.
Yeah, Mouse
Shout out
Wang. Yeah, he's coming up for sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's some heavy hitters in that row right there, man. It's that man. Like I love watching the birthday segment because you never know who's like just out there celebrating their butt off just because, like, you know what I'm saying? That's their time. You feel me? So I love seeing that reel. That's dope, man. Shout out to all them.
Shout out to our Tauruses, man.
Right, stubborn.
Yo, y'all forgot one, yo.
Especially my cat.
Y'all
who's
forgot one,
tomorrow.
man. Y'all forgot one, man. Y'all forgot one, man. Shout out to my boy Ezekiel, April 29th, man. He's a Taurus too.
Ezekiel April. Okay.
Yes,
Any
sir,
other
yes, sir.
birthdays we're forgetting before we move on? Any Zell? Any birthdays?
Wait,
Jay,
you
any birthdays?
said in May?
It could be this month. It could be
My birthday's this month.
Oh,
May
oh
31st.
word. Okay.
Ooh, shout out, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
So you guys want to hear a really dope story about birthdays?
Oh, okay. I think we got time for it.
All
I
right,
think we got time. Go for it.
I'll make this really short.
No, do your thing. Do your
Check
thing.
this out. My wife and I, born same day, same year, same month.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yo, that's how my parents met, dog. My mom and my dad were born.
Wow. Same day.
What time?
same
What
month,
time, Jay?
Same year?
Same year.
What?
Jay.
That's
Jay.
trippy.
What time?
Exactly 10 hours older than I am.
What? 10 years? 10 years older?
Pretty cool.
Oh my God.
The conception story is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What age gap, man?
Apparently 10 hours is all I needed. That was it.
Same town?
No, I was born in California.
Okay.
She's born
That
here.
just means that her
Okay.
parents and your parents were getting funky at the same
Same
time.
coast.
Same coast.
Same time zone.
coast.
That's crazy, B. I was trying to put that politically correctly, but you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, though.
Wow.
Woo. All
That is
right,
crazy.
man.
I've never heard a story like that before. That's wild.
Double shout out to my cousin though, Billy.
Yeah, Billy for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that last name. I was like, huh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's his cousin. Yeah.
I was
All
like,
right.
another one?
We are over the break, man. We got to get to J Dot, but before that, we're going to get to this joint from Jada Ali, former guest of the show from Flint, Michigan. This one's called No Favors. And check it out, Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. Be right back, man. Zell Music, J. Dot. And did I mention that they're both going to be performing later on the show? So keep it locked for that. This is Fresh Juice.
Only person that can hold you back for real is you. So what they talking about, don't let them put no fear in you. They hoes and these all be identical. They broke, I've been up on my grind, it's habitual. They calling me the greatest, I ain't even reached my pinnacle. You can be the finest shit in the room, I still ain't into you. It depend on how you think, like what be on your mind. Is you gonna hold your baby down when it come to time on the road? Had to put myself in this position, I've been on the go. They ain't see the vision, I was thinking to these low-fi tunes, blowing strongs out of Al Capone. Whole reason that we get them is to get them gone. Always think she finna stay, I'm finna send her home. I'm still cuffing women, we don't get along. Shit, this ain't no motherfucker sad song. I be really having my way, I'm really the one. Never the two, fucking shit. Always talking about what he never. At the round table, everybody eat. Keep making humble music, nigga, you might end up on your feet. 45 speaking down, you should be ashamed. They ain't ever gotta see my face, bet they know the name. I'ma take the hate with the love, cause it's all the same. Stingy with the flow, tune in, let me give you game. Man, it's like therapy, I'm a psychologist. I woke up feeling like Dr. Cheyenne Bryan. I know exactly who mom is, I ain't fighting it. Can't nobody speak for me, that's why I'm writing it. Can't nobody tell my story, cause it's my shit. Fuck you, get back for my whole bloodline, that's what I'm up to. We ain't going outside, blessed and highly favored. I got everything I need, you can keep the favors. Flint the fortune, might be the future mayor. She ain't showing up for free, you know you gotta pay her. You could be at the bottom and boss up, you never know. Now how the fuck I went from artist to the CEO?
What's up, y'all? It's Big Lace. Lace stuff still down around this motherfucker. We tapping in with Fresh Juice over here at Rainier Avenue Radio. Come lock in with Pint Size Patron, D Money, OG Mambo IDYourself. We're gonna have a time. Come check with us. You gotta put a little stank on it. I like you call your shorty real quick, like, what's up, baby? We out here at Rainier Avenue Radio.
The Washington State Nonprofit Conference is the largest gathering of nonprofit professionals in the state. Visit nonprofitwa.org to learn more about this powerful gathering of leaders, employees, board members, and nonprofit supporters. You can join May 13th and May 14th in person, or May 16th in Spokane, or May 20th in Tacoma. With 30 workshops, 4 keynote sessions, and 4 distinct learning tracks, the Washington State Nonprofit Conference is an incredible opportunity to connect with experts and discover resources and strategies to drive positive change in your organization. Ready for action? Register today at nonprofitwa.org.
Tune in to Real Estate and Money every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3 here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Join your hosts Violetta Strash with John L. Scott Kent North and Tina Lombard with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. They'll help you navigate the waters of our volatile real estate market and offer you some guidance on how to make your hard-earned money work to make your dreams come true. Learn about current trends, get tips on financial matters, and have fun, interactive discussions about your home inside and out. That's Real Estate and Money.
Hey, y'all, it's Traffic Jam with Kareem.
Thursday at 4 p.m.
Hey, Traffic Jam. Rainier Avenue Radio, download the app so you don't miss out what's popping with Cracker Shannon. It's your boy, Cream the Dream, on another beautiful week on here on Traffic Jam in Seattle. I hope you guys doing what you're supposed to be, being supposed to be. I got a good show for y'all, a lot to talk about. You know, Kareem the Dream, keep up with everything.
Get your entertainment news with Kareem on the Traffic Jam, Thursday at 4 p.m.
Sing with us as we fill the historic Columbia City Theater with our voices. Join Crowdsource Choir on May 23rd for a soulful, participatory night of singing. Come raise the collective vibration with us at the Columbia City Theater. Tickets at crowdsourcechoir.com.
What's good, champions? This is your man, P. Washington. I'm at Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. This is the Juice Pack. D Money, Pint Size Patron, IDYourself, and OG Mambo. Let's get it, man. We need a win. I'll see you in the end zone, man.
Hello, hello, friend. I wonder how space has been, and if I see you again. Well, tell me How's the view from way up on the moon? And if the earth explodes, 'cause I feel that way too. Without you, I wish that I could take the next flight to the moon. Looking at the stars, Jupiter, Mars, wondering where you are. Hope you're not too far. Not too far. Hope you're not too far. Hope you're not too far. Hope you're not too I wish that I could take the next flight to the I wish that I could take the next flight to hope I see you again. Missing you, my friend.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, To the Moon by J-Dot.
Man, wow, that's like
Dang.
some Aerosmith. I had to do the Aerosmith slow clap on that one. I had my hands up in the air doing the Aerosmith slow clap. I wanted to flash my cell phone light in the air. I felt like I was at a stadium. Like, bruh, like that's the one right there, fam.
Yeah. Shout out to Jarrett, man. I appreciate you. That's my brother from another mother, believe it or not. Over 30 years of friendship, right? I love you, bro.
Jared Beaker
So that
says,
was-
yeah, one of your favorites, yeah.
Bro, like seriously, that's gonna pull tears to a lot of people's eyes, man. Like it hits different
Yeah.
surfaces for different people.
And it did.
almost-
It did, ID. First time I ever heard that, I actually cried a little bit, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that, bro. Like it got me emotional, and the jokes about the hand clapping, all that's fine, but like that really wanted me to put my light in the air, put a lighter in the air, or something, bro. Like it. Wow. What brought the inspiration to this record? Like I gotta know what made you write that.
Well, I actually linked up with P. Washington, and at the time, my brother had just passed, and it's
R.I.P. Shea Black.
Shea Black, yeah.
Our
And
condolences.
so he, as P and I were talking, and he was submitting this record, and he was like, "Man, I think your voice would be good for it." He's a songwriter too, and I didn't have no problem. I was still going through it, so. We're talking, he shows me the song, and I'm like, oh yeah, look, I can knock that out. It's not a problem. So we do a little bit of tweaking, nothing too crazy, but we go in the booth and record it. And by the end of the record, if you guys are listening to the song, you can actually hear me. I am crying by the end of the song. And I couldn't, I really was trying to be professional and not be on the mic, but it was coming out. And so you can actually hear me crying at the end of that record. And by the time we get done, P looks at me and I look at him and he's like, yeah, you're going to release this record. You got to put this out.
Right.
So,
was this a different experience for you when it came to somebody writing with you / for you, or was this something that you were more open to because you were going through it in that way?
I was definitely more open to it, but it's nothing new necessarily. I don't mind, if you're gonna write for me, as long as you're dope, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But
For sure, no, for sure.
But like, really, it was like at that moment, it just was like, yeah, let's go ahead and do it, and it was dope.
I'm sure he is so proud, man. I'm sure he is so proud.
Yeah, and real talk, Fresh Juice fans that go all the way back to this show. Like I mentioned at the jump, one of my first guests was J. Dot and also Shay Black as the Ark. They were a duo, brothers that sang together. And we even did some type of showcase. I remember they were one of the performers at one of those showcases. And yeah, when we go back to those days and all the features that Shay did for other artists, I think he did some stuff for Anthony Danza, many other artists that he was doing hooks for them. He was like one of the hook kings for a minute there. But when you talk about just his passing and its effect on you and the recovery process of become normalization with the world again, take us to those times, man.
Well, it was, I think, the easiest. No, there was nothing easy about it. It was just more of accepting what it was. And I've always had a rule going into music, and that is, if I don't wake up and still want to like have that creative passion, regardless of what's going on in my life, if it's not there, if I don't feel it the same way, then I'm not going to record. I will quit music at that point if it ever gets to that point. But it just became stronger. I felt it in a very weird space. One of the smartest things I ever did, since we're definitely talking here in May, it's my birthday. One of the best things you can ever do if you're going through anything is seeking mental health.
Yeah.
When my brother passed, it was the kind of last straw on my back, and I just went straight to therapy after that. I've been in therapy probably for the last 5 years now.
Beautiful.
One of the best decisions I've ever made. And in that, it allowed me to but really reestablish my connection with music again. Like, I was singing and doing the things that I wanted to do because it was fun again, which is what me and my brother was all about. It was about the creative process. I am a studio rat for sure. And so, yeah, I needed more of that. And so I just started creating. And that's how a lot of these projects came to be. I didn't put no project name. I just wanted to record, and we just went from there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What a story. Wow.
But you did take at least a few years off, because I look at your discography and I see the gap. I see the gap.
He said, "I see the gap."
Well, yeah, during that with therapy and taking some time, I needed to.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're ever in a space when you really can't be creative, then, or you can't give yourself the space to be what you want to do, then give yourself that time. And I wasn't beating myself up over it. I did end up linking up with a wonderful producer by the name of No Man. He's actually one of my singles there on Sexy. And that's actually the first song that I actually recorded with him a few years back.
Beautiful.
And so working with him and it started like my passion just started growing again. It was like finding those reconnections and finding people who really are passionate just as much as you are with the music that you're creating. And it was a little rough for like the first 2 sessions, but after that it was buttered. No Man, we go into the booth and it's maybe 2 hours. I may really record really hard for about an hour, maybe hour 20. Then goes in the does this thing in the for the engineer and mixing, and he's mastered a couple of projects. It's been incredible. And then of course the first song that you guys heard was actually by Slap Yourself production, Slap Yourself Beats,
Slap Yourself.
Yes, by and if you don't know who that is Mafia, and with his brother Twin G, but Mafia I believe is the producer for it. So yeah, so it's just been an absolutely incredible experience. I have a lot of wonderful artists, engineers, people who really have helped support me with all this creative process. The Tell All with Chantel, just Heyday Studios, Rebel One Studios, Victory Studios,
Yeah.
and I'm starting to work out of Mob Studios with Eloquent, and I've known him for years as well. And it's been just an amazing reconnecting of just like, let's just create great music.
You know, I just want to make a statement that I'm actually on-ramping into a phase that feels like that, and I was trying to figure out what about me is wrong about my creation of music and its process, and I think that I eliminated the factor of potentially needing to just take a moment and let time take time.
Yeah.
And I think that the more I'm realizing that, the more I'm like jotting notes of lyrics at work, and the juicier they're getting to kind of be, you know, creatively used. And before that, I'd write stuff down and I'd hate it. I'd be like, man, this is kind of whack after listening to it like an hour later or whatever. This part was whack. I thought it was cool. You know, but now it feels better that I'm taking the time to just be a father and invest in my family and let life be life, and you know, and just kind of hone in on things that I need to, you know, be as the foundation, and so they can stay there. And the more I do that, the more our music is getting greater, and I'm excited to release again here soon. And I think you're absolutely right, man.
That's it. It is not an easy road, you know.
No, it sucks.
Kendrick Lamar said it best. Well, we're all suicidal kids trying to tell other suicidal kids to not be suicidal.
You're gonna make me watch this whole episode again just for that line.
Let's hope you don't take that one out of context.
I mean, look,
I'm not trying to get canceled.
Not at all. It's what I mean by what he meant by that is that we all recognize we're in a different space where we're able to actually express those feelings and get all of those emotions out, where somebody who may listen may not be in that same position.
Right.
So, but they want to understand though.
Yeah. That's it. It's tough, man. This is man, I went through my father's passing, my brother. I am the oldest patriarch in my family.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What an honor. That's an honor.
Yeah. No, that's tough to come to terms with all just by itself, man.
Yeah.
Facts.
So
facts,
it is
man.
just yeah.
And I'm the second oldest of mine, so I can only imagine what it's going to feel like for me in the future to have to tackle what you've already done as a man, and it takes cojones to be able to stand where you are and be able to share that with the world. And I commend you, brother. You're such a like an honest like inspiration, like truly.
I appreciate it,
man. To like pay some homage, what are some of the ways your brother influences you in your music today?
Oh, I still him and I vocally were always very, very sonically similar. The difference was in that I always sounded like I was like 40, even when I was like 15. So
hey, you had that DDG.
Oh, soul.
You got that DDG.
I'm a soul child.
You're the deep one, yo.
So, I mean, and to be honest, for a long time, I actually wasn't comfortable with my voice because I didn't have anyone that I felt sounded like me.
Yeah.
Now, as I got older, I recognized, I was like, oh, there's tons of people that sound like me, but it's hard to
very whited out, bro.
It's very white, Tank. Some parts of me, I definitely can do a little Jamie every blue moon, but Jamie's amazing.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'm definitely not doing Chris Brown because Chris Brown's ridiculous. He's that man's voice.
Ridiculous. He's that man for real.
Yeah.
or Chris Baby.
Or Chris Baby.
But it is a feat.
Chris Brown Baby.
To have such a baritone voice and you be such a baritone and jump to tenor and jump to soprano and be able to do that is quite the talent though. So hats off to you, brother.
I appreciate it. Thank you. It's I want to say it's all genetics, but it's really not. And believe it or not, I actually don't have the lowest voice and like the lowest octave in my family. My youngest is going to have a deeper voice than me. That is some scary stuff. You ever hear your son and sounding like your dad? You're like, hold on, what the?
For sure. Sure that happened.
Mommy, give me some juice.
They'd be like, Dad, why are you waking up this early in the morning?
Hey, Dad, can I get some cereal? Don't you got a job? What are you doing?
Create a business plan.
Or the full shift at the factory? What are you doing?
Are you on your lunch break? Didn't you gotta go somewhere?
For real.
No, Dad, I'm gonna take a nap.
I love it. Nah, and it's just it is what it is. What we're born with, man, and you can't help it.
Bro, shout out to the ancestry, bro, because I feel
It is, man.
I got
Yeah,
this
no
deep
hope.
voice when I was like 14. I was like, man, how do I speak to people?
And what's hilarious is that I actually have to subconsciously make an effort to make sure my voice doesn't drop all the way down to my lower octave. Otherwise, it doesn't get picked up on mics or most ears, which is disgustingly weird. I don't understand how that works out. I'll be talking to somebody, be like, "Are you just mumbling?" I'm like, "No, what I mean to
You
say
would think,
is,
you would think the higher frequencies would be harder to hear.
Speaking of voices, do you remember, Jay, the moment when your voice cracked for the first time when you were a teenager?
Oh yeah, it was the best place ever. You want to know?
Oh God,
what happened?
On your date?
No. I was, so there's a few things that I've always done because I love to sing. So I used to always sing everywhere. And when I first went to do an audition for my choir at the time, my voice started cracking and dropping. Now the teacher recognized that, hey, he's just going through puberty. I could work at that. Now me, on the other hand, was panicked because I had never ever heard my voice sound this low ever in the history of ever.
He said never in the history of ever. He was bamboozled.
You ever have like a kid's
said,
voice
Mama, what
like on
happened to me?
Monday and then like Wednesday you sound like a 35-year-old struggle smoker? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just thinking to myself, baby, just go ahead and all these taxes.
All these taxes.
I want to pose the same question to you, Zell. Do you remember when your voice cracked for the first time?
Had to have been when I was in choir trying to sing. Yeah.
You know it's disrespectful of mine too, bro.
You said yours too, ID?
Yeah, man, and I'm a tenor, and so like I love singing, and I sing to this day with the music I'm going into. It's more neo soul, more R&B, and I'm singing more. And every time my voice cracks, I think about that choir what they're talking about right now. Bro, it's crazy because I was trying to flex, right? And there was this girl I was trying to impress. Real quick, short story. And the girl that I was trying to impress, she could play an instrument and she could sing. And I could play the flute and the clarinet and I can sing. And so I was like really trying to flex because it was my first time trying to really share and try to, give my talent to show what chair I'm going to be. And so she was in there and we was auditioning and my voice cracked and then she seen it. And then when we had passing period, she seen me again, dog. Walked up to me when I was getting in my locker. I was like, I don't want to talk right now. Closed my locker and I walked away.
You did not do that.
I never talked to her ever since for the rest of my life. I don't even know what she was thinking that day. She might have had a compliment. I don't even know. We never spoke because ever since then I just
I'm not mad at it. I'm not.
And I'm in high school, bro, so I couldn't do it, bro.
I think I've been muted.
I didn't have the emotional fortitude yet to handle the situation.
Sorry, I hit the table on that one.
It happened, man.
Sorry. Hey man, you gotta take your L's, man. I ain't gonna lie about it, bro.
Yo, you did the most honorable, respectable thing that a young man needs to just walk away. If you ever just just walk away. It's okay.
My thing is like I gotta out my story. I gotta out my stories before we hit the big time because if anybody finds out about that, then it's on TMZ. TMZ gonna have a heyday with that story. Glad to get it out now.
we gotta move forward though to show and tell. And Zell, you got a new single out, Wild Thing. I know we're not playing that tonight, but you can tell us what it's about.
Whoa. So Zell, do you get into different types of music then?
I do all different types of whatever I feel I do.
Because you really have me as a really nice guy.
Yeah, I do. What?
It was real PG when you came in the door. Now I'm really thinking that you're like, BET Uncut with this record right here.
Wild Thing.
I just wanted to see what kind of level you're at with this record. Probably play it in front of my wife and my kids. I I'm like, hey babe, I heard this guy last night. He sounded like Chris Brown. He was really cool and he was rapping about girls. And he sounded like he was talking about love. Can't wait to hear him. Oh, and he's got this other single that's coming out too. It's called Wild Thing. Let's play it. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That checks out.
That's valid.
Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, does it exhibit a different part of you than we've heard on the show today?
Yeah. That I did that song. What was it? I did that song like a month ago.
Okay.
You said COVID? Nah, it was a month ago. I love this show. It's juice.
Straight up, bro. Hey, yo, so you said a month ago, was this easier for you to create based on your established love, or was it a different space in your head that you had not created from yet based on your new established love?
It was the second one.
Okay, so new established love, new place in your head, new feelings, new. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Some new things. Yeah, some wild things. You know,
Okay.
Wild things.
I need to get a relax. I'm really investing in the relax button. I've been looking it up.
Y'all know wild things I'm talking about?
I got kids.
I guess that's one reason why you didn't give us that song to play.
Facts.
We on
Hey,
radio.
so who would be your?
We do give our artists the opportunity to tell us what records they want us to play because it gives us a perspective on who they are. So, okay.
Who's your dream feature? If you could put a dream feature on this Wild Thing record, who would it be?
Chris Brown. Yeah, Chris Brown. But
Chris Baby Brown.
Yeah, Chris Brown.
You're
Brown
crazy.
baby.
You need to relax.
The Brown baby.
Okay, that was a good male. That was a good male artist. What about a female?
SZA.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
This is like a pop,
kind
of like a pop record.
Okay.
I was just gonna ask that. Is it R&B or pop? Okay,
but
cool,
it's like it's very sensual. So
okay.
But y'all like it though. It's out right now.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it just dropped.
My tablet.
It's just a little too risque for radio.
Let me get this queued up.
Patron has a battle coming up in a couple of weeks, man. Taking on Shine 9.
Headed back up to Vancouver, yes, sir. Set the bar entertainment.
The Turf.
I do recall you said, Patron, that you're not sure if they're streaming that or not. I'm gonna make sure I check your timeline just to see if they are, so I can share it for the folks who are listening and want to know.
Appreciate it, man. If not, the YouTube video will definitely be out.
Well, Steph, I'll have him share that too.
For sure.
Okay. Well, guess what? We're over another break, man. So we gotta pay some more bills.
Damn, Bill.
So let's go ahead and do that, man. But when we come back from the break, man, J Dot's gonna perform an unreleased track.
Let's go.
And Zell's gonna freestyle.
Let's go.
It's gonna go crazy. And if we get some more time, we'll do an ID the question as well. But yeah, man, lots to come. Keep it locked.
Bars first.
Rainier Avenue Radio. We coming back in just a couple of minutes, y'all.
Hey, yo, what's good? It's Nathan Nice, a.k.a. the Unorganized Dictator. We rocking with fresh juice. Drink it in the morning, drink it at night. Rainier Avenue Radio from the South End to Yo End to Washington to 206. You rocking with the Juice Pack crew, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. Me, I'm at Kitchen Couch TV. Let's get it. Okay.
A teacher who hurt their back and got prescribed opioids. A daughter trying to cope with a loss in the family. A friend silently struggling, thinking they'll be a burden if they ask for help. People with addiction come from all walks of life, and the truth is they stand a better chance at recovery with our support. Reaching out and sharing local resources can make all the difference. Don't count them out. More people recover with support. Find more ways to help at supportaddictionrecovery.com. That's supportaddictionrecovery.com.
Welcome to the Fitness Corner. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and you're going to get a whole total body workout on my show, starting off with a warm-up, aerobics, strength training, cool down, and stretching every Friday from 11:30 to 12 right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone.
What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Queen Bree, inviting you to come join me on Clean Greens Living. Broadcasted Tuesdays, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. On Clean Greens Living, we talk farming, community, and ways to being healthy. So come join me and let's discuss ways to create a healthier you and a healthier community.
Love food? Here's some storage tips to keep it fresh longer. Store cut fruits and vegetables in the fridge. Place in reusable containers. Keep bread in the freezer for longer storage. 40% of food in the U.S. goes uneaten. Save money, save food, save the planet. Visit Seattle Public Utilities for more tips.
Coming with the new segment, Fresh Squeeze, with your girl to want to be the controversy queen. We're at Fresh Juice, man, at Rainier Avenue Radio, the Juice Pack, down here with D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. And I'm your girl to want to be the controversy queen, and we're outside.
She got flaws, and my love is still. Way she smiles enough to make her heal. Caught up between the pain and the love we built. I'm trying to take it up a notch, falling deeper still. But I stay and fight for what we got. Cause even though she messy, I know I don't leave a spot. But it's all in, I can't do it wrong. It's like this girl a lot because I still be holding on. Still be holding on. Every time I say I'm done, find a reason to stay. I find myself back in her life instead of walking away. She got a way of breaking my heart, healing it. Her the cut so damn sharp, I'm still feeling it. Don't be sorry, don't be sorry, don't be sorry, don't be sorry, don't be sorry now. Now she's sorry. I know that she ain't perfect, neither am I. And all that love ain't easy, but I'm willing to try. It's the best and worst thing at the same damn time. Yes, I'd rather be hurt by the love of my life. And she my weakness, but also my strength. I'll go the distance, no matter the length. Should I go? I don't need to decide. My baby girl already know I'm keeping her on my side. Don't be sorry now. Don't be sorry now. Don't be sorry now. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry now. She's sorry. She's sorry. She said that she's sorry, but I do not want the words. I just want her love for me, even when it hurts. Every time she break me, I still find a reason. Oh, not a season. Let's get through the evening.
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. Don't Be Sorry. It's by Zell Music, yo. And I bet if we played that Wild Thing record, we might be sorry. Anyway.
Might be. You might be sorry.
I'm gonna be sorry that I didn't play it at the right time.
Ooh wee. Hey. All right, good.
Was that about your girl too?
That what? Don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Dang. Dang.
You know what's crazy? Before you answer that, Zell, hold up. Let me co-pilot this. So peep game. Me and my fiance been together for like 7 years, right? And I tell her right now, recently, like every time I try to write a song, it just so happens to come out to be about her, and I don't do that on purpose. It just, damn it, I don't care what emotion you pick. It doesn't matter. So in a general sense, like I feel like sometimes it don't really mean to be sounding like that, but sometimes it just kind of just sound like that.
Yeah, for real. Facts.
And sometimes, I mean, like in that way, like you kind of got to write to the way you want things to feel in the future, no matter how bad they get. And then that way that people out there in the world can have that same feeling for their future. And that's the way I feel about R&B a lot of times. You know what I'm saying?
And before we get to these performances, I wanted to throw that to you as well, Jay. Like, how much of your music is actually inspired by your wife?
the dopest interview, dog. This is the dopest interview.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I plead.
Well.
Oh, fuck.
We about to go to church. We about to go to church.
Secret to a happy marriage: don't tell nobody nothing.
Hey, I respect that.
Gotta respect that privacy. Sorry, Chris Brown.
All right. Well, I think we're ready for some live performances, man.
Get these bars off.
I think we're ready to get some music going. And let's see. We just got from a Zell track, so I think we should have Jay go first.
Let's go.
Let's do this. All right, here we go. Do you want to introduce the track because this is an unreleased?
Oh
one?
yeah. So hold on. So check this out. I work on several projects all the time. So actually, I'm working on 5 projects at the same time. It's just how my brain works. It is what it is. Just go with it. And so this song is actually one I'm working on. I was going to do another record completely, but I totally sent the wrong file. So this is the one that everyone apparently, hey, this is the one I need to do.
Okay. Universe, we hear you.
This song, it's not titled yet. I was thinking about freestyling for real, but I actually have the full song written, so I'm just gonna sing it. I'm not that messy. That's the see. I ain't messy. I kept it to myself. So yeah, everyone else was talking. I kept it to myself.
Talking crap.
All right.
Okay, Mona Lisa.
You good? Talk that shit.
By the way, this is produced by DJ CTP, former guest of the show. Yes, one of my friends, David.
So let's get it.
Okay, let's do it.
So I'm gonna show you guys kind of my process, and I'm gonna sing it out if I'm showing the song off to somebody. Okay, so you
Let's
guys
go.
are my audience tonight. Y'all don't mind. Judge me either. For the last 5 years, I have dreamt of this very moment. Yeah. Every step you take has my heart beating faster, and every second I'm enamored. I'm frozen in the presence of my future. Frozen in the presence of my future. Now, is this real? I hesitated, then you were gone, so I waited. And she said, all I know is all I want is you. All I know is all I want is all I want is you. She's perfect, but I'm not perfect. She's perfect, but I'm not perfect. She's so beautiful, perfect, and I can do my best, but I'm not worthy. And self-defeated, never wanted to believe it. You can feel it deep inside. It's me that you believe in. See, then rejuvenating my spirit, and I receive it. Take this key, you're my heart, my 4 seasons. She said, oh, all I want is you. Yeah. She's perfect, and she says I'm perfect. She's perfect, she says I'm perfect. Now she can be problematic, but she's perfect.
Both of them.
And I'ma do my best because we're worth it.
Woo! Woo!
Yo,
hey,
before we go any further, because I'm getting this really lined up for myself. I'm getting married in August, and I need to get this lined up straight. You feel me? So I need to know if you're taking bookings, and we'll talk later.
That will definitely
my
take
man $100,000. Yep.
For sure, I got you.
I gotta get my wife crying. I gotta get her crying by the end of the night. You feel me? You gonna help me? You gonna hold me down, dog?
Oh, sure.
J Dot will do that.
Beautiful performance.
J
Beautiful
Dot
performance.
would do that. Boy, I wanted to sing so bad. Boy. Now that's the type of hey, we gotta work. We gotta work, bro.
Send me work, bro. I'm always working. Send me work.
got to work.
Yeah, I think y'all will make a dope song together, man.
If anybody looking, that's J Dot Presents. That's JAYDOTPRESENTS@gmail.com. Send me what you need. I got you.
Okay.
Y'all
writing that down right now, bro.
I
What?
like it.
I can hear y'all together for sure.
Let's do it.
Okay, Zell.
Let's do it.
You up, Zell?
All right. I ain't gonna rap that long because I don't want to end up cussing on it.
No, we let it fly. We let a few slide after 10.
Okay, Wild Thing.
No, are you for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're dead ass.
We'll let a couple go. We'll let a couple go.
Just be mindful, my brother.
I'll be mindful.
Yeah, man. Fuck it, man.
Fuck it. Oh, I mean, hey. All right. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Hey.
Coming in.
I can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
Hey.
Let's go.
Bitch, I'm active. I play the game the way I practice. I got it. So tell me, who lacking? Had a small town nigga bigger than the Atlas. I'm grinding all day. What the fuck is a mattress? Nigga, what the just happened? It ain't Christmas, but a nigga started rapping. Let's get this. Bitch, we trapping. She get dirty like a motherfucking napkin. And that bitch, she still my dog. I just had a leap to the money like a frog. She's a thick smoke machine. She got the fall. Smoking on the trees and she smoking on my lawn. For real, I eat what I want. Last death row meal. You eating to survive, but you might get killed. Everything I do fire. This ain't no drill. This gun too big for me. Don't nobody with me. I just shoot like Steph Curry. This loco, she say I'm crazy. Bitch, I'm active. I play the game the way I practice. I got it. So tell me, who lacking? How the small town nigga bigger than the Atlas? I'm grinding all day. What the fuck is a mattress? Nigga, what the just happened? It ain't Christmas, but the nigga started rapping. Let's get this. We trapping. You get dirty like a look OG, straight up out the dirty like a napkin, nigga. I'm the best, I'm killing you and whoever be rapping with you. Count one, let you grind, so like still won't fuck a mattress, nigga. Look, I'm cussing too much. I rap too long. I don't want to get gay. I already know I cuss too much already.
Is that hot?
Yeah, I got.
Love it.
Man, when y'all
I
make
had
a
to
song,
mute
we gotta
myself.
premiere that joint on here.
Hey.
For sure.
And shout out Camo the Protege, man. I got a beat pack from him.
Oh, word.
We're gonna bring some West Coast.
That's beautiful.
Yes, sir.
sure.
Man, CTP.
CTP.
God. I'm trying to tell you the songs I got lined up from that man alone.
Ooh.
I got a song called Mr. Lavender, bro. It's gonna be so fire.
Mr.
Lavender.
So fire. Shout out to Melissa for sure.
Bro, if you don't wear purple for that music video,
Oh, I'm doing the whole suit. It's gonna be crazy.
Purple rain.
I'm gonna
Man,
so sexy. It's gonna be amazing.
It'll be soft.
And I might even get like purple Gucci slides just to really slide on it. For real.
Woo! The purple Gucci.
hey yo, between us, yo, the rings are lavender. So that means something to me. So you gotta let me hear that record beat.
Oh, for sure. I got you.
I'm already in your email. I'm gonna send it when we get off the air, but we gonna...
Melissa said it's her favorite flower. Okay.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, all right. Make that record specifically for Melissa. There you go.
We're gonna make it pop, yeah.
All right, Will. I think we do got some time to head it over to my guy ID. So let's go ahead and do this. ID the question.
Man, oh man, from your scalp to your feet, I did the question when you speak. Let me ask you something. And this is kind of pivotal. I need you to take it how you need to. Which song of yours came from the darkest place? And when you listen to it now, does it still hurt or does it heal? And if possible, why?
Woo. I
come heavy. Pause. I come with it. I come with the questions. You know what I'm saying?
Zell, give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna let you answer this one first.
I'm gonna ask it again. I said, which song of yours came from the darkest place, and when you listen to it now, does it still hurt or does it heal? And if possible, why?
Zell, man, what do you think?
I would say the song I made called "Falling Off the Edge."
Woo!
Okay, let's talk about it. What's it about?
I was about to go ahead and just commit suicide. When I said, bro, I was going to commit suicide, and I said, I need to make a song to get me from doing this.
Wow.
And I remember it was saying, I'm getting too close, I'm falling off the edge. You know what I mean? But how it's still, I guess right now, I haven't even thought about that song.
Wow.
But to answer, yeah, man, it thinking about it now, makes me think about how far I've come, bro. The fact that I haven't even thought about that song.
Yeah. Wow.
Man, and I want to give a shout to the people and shout to the people who's going through things. That just shows you that you can always turn to something like music or a form of creativity if you're going through things like that. Make sure you shout out to somebody and they help you out, most definitely.
For sure, man.
All right.
Well,
all right, Jay, what you got? I mean, is it To the Moon?
Believe it or not, no, that wasn't.
That was my guess, and when you said when you played that, bro, I was like, "Dang, you're trumping my question, yo." Like,
no. Let me explain. To the Moon, I was in an emotional space where I was already in the process of healing.
Okay.
So I wasn't necessarily down. It was tribute. It was like I just wanted to sing something one last time to my bro, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a dark place. It was more like I miss you. You know
what I'm saying? Right.
Yes, but I will say the first song that I think that was the hardest for me coming back was there's a few songs that are unreleased. One of them was an R&B song that me and my brother did called Forever. And every time I hear the record, it was the very last song that we recorded together. And it as bright as it is, it's just we were both not healthy. You can hear it in the song. You know what I mean? So it was.
Why did you record it?
I had to record it. That wasn't.
I'm sorry. Wrong question. Mentally unhealthy or physically unhealthy?
Oh, it was just we were mentally in an unhealthy place.
Okay.
And although the song is beautiful in its own space, it just wasn't. You could feel it.
It wasn't made in the right space.
It wasn't.
Okay.
And so that was honestly one of the hardest lessons I've learned in this process is knowing when just sometimes as much music as we like to create and we think that every song is going to be that one, sometimes it's just not, and it's okay to not be that one. Now I want
to thank you guys for letting me dig deep. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all.
Oh, for sure.
Great question. I actually have a very funny story about this, by the way, too. Okay. And don't be look. My brother, to get me back recording, because at the time I was ignoring music for a brief second.
Yeah.
And my brother had called me over, and because he knew I would still write regardless, so he hands me this beat, and he's like, "I just need you to write something to it." And I'm just writing something foolish, whatever. But it was dope in my head, and so he heard it, and I recorded it. Now, was I rapping on this record? Maybe. Will you ever hear this record in your life, ever in the history of ever? Hell no.
The disrespect. Stephanie Tanner rude. You got it, though. You got it. You got it. You got it. You know what? And I'll take the story. I'll take the story for lack of hearing the song. I'll take.
There you go. I'm not even gonna say if I'm dope or not. I'm just gonna be like, no, you ain't gonna hear that.
Can you give us a bar? Can you give us a bar?
A bar?
No, not on air.
Not even a bar.
Sarah, I will email you for this bar,
sir.
He said not on air.
We'll have to talk.
Now y'all recording, man.
Yeah, we'll talk off there.
As soon as these cams go off.
We'll cut it off.
That's an honest
I love
answer.
it. Yeah.
But I also will say this too. I've used some of those tones and inflections
Mhm.
in some of my music, so I will
Yeah.
do some things. But I just know my space. I know where I belong, where I'm at, and I am not an MC. I respect the art of MCing, battle rap, real, lyricists. I love all that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just
I think with your tones and everything, you and Lucky Day would sound great together.
oh, it'd be freaking amazing. What are you talking? I love Lucky Day.
Yeah, no, I'm putting that into the universe. I do it for all the people that come through here. I put it in the universe.
I like that.
I think you and Lucky Day.
Hey,
I
Lucky
think
Day.
I think for Zell, him and
Chris Baby Brown.
That's what I was about to say. Chris Baby Brown.
Chris Baby Brown.
Brown baby.
Chris Brown. Don't
Chris Brown, baby.
Look. I'm gonna let you know. Look, this is
I was
Jada.
gonna say Wale, but you got it.
I ain't about that life, okay? I ain't gonna disrespect your name or people like that. You are Chris Brown. Breezy, okay? We're not going there.
Ain't nobody disrespecting Breezy now. Chris
Baby
Brown.
Breezy.
Hey, D Money, don't get me.
I ain't about that life, Pippin. I ain't
Yo,
about
we
that
all
life.
about to have some emails. What?
Nah, hey, I do want to do a song with Chris Brown though, and the reason why I even said the babies because I could rap in a different tone. I could be down here, you know what I'm saying? Like I could be down here, but I can also be up here though. So range, we're going back to what you were saying earlier, bro. Yeah, that's something that I'm big with. So, and I just listen to all different styles of music, and that's what I do.
Please do not limit yourself to one genre if you are a creator, if you listen to music, if you enjoy music, expound on your ears, listen to artists and music that you would probably never ever want to listen to in your life. And I guarantee you will find some stuff that is absolutely crazy. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, I listen to Tool.
Okay.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
I'm not.
No, for real.
Again, but like listen to but expound. The music is music. Find some stuff that you can really gravitate towards and just be creative in. That's the best advice I can give anybody being creative right now.
Great advice, man. Amazing.
Woo. All right, we're almost out of time, man. So before we go, we're going to give both of our guests the opportunity to suggest a future guest for this program. They don't have to necessarily be a singer or a rapper. They can be something else, but someone that you could actually reach out to and refer to us.
All right, I got a couple.
Go for it, Jay.
All right, number one is you definitely need to bring on Chantel for the tell-all.
Oh yeah, she been there.
So,
She been there.
Okay, bad. Or also you can bring on Eloquent from Mob Studios. P. Washington.
That would be a good one.
P. Washington is also
Pat him.
He's working on his daughter Naya, who is a female vocalist. She's
Beautiful,
amazing. So yeah,
that's who we need.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, Ill has connections with a bunch of female artists as well. Hosts, I've met a few. Luna, I can't remember names right now. Please don't get mad because I'm horrible with names, great with faces. So yeah, I got those.
I love this show. I love this show.
I love this show too.
You know I love you.
So it's hilarious,
I think I only did that because I'm friends with you off air.
That's fun.
Like if Zell does the same thing, I'm not gonna do it to him, man, because I don't know him off air like that.
So that's hilarious.
You don't know me off air at all, bro.
That too.
But I like you though. You cool. We gonna meet. We gonna meet officially.
This is fine. We all gonna meet at the Waffle House just for Mambo's sake.
Facts.
We're gonna be like, hey, I remember you from Fresh Juice.
Before we run out of time, man, some guests that you can refer to us, Zell.
Yeah, man. My brother, D-Dash.
D-Dash?
D-Dash, for sure. I don't know if you guys had Lucario already on there.
Okay.
Lucario, y'all got to get Cario on there.
How do you spell your brother's name?
D-Dazh.
Just so we can refer back to it.
D-Dash, yeah, look him up. He R&B singer. He gonna sing like a motherfucker on here.
Nice.
And then, man, I really want you guys to check out my boy Kane. He's out here. Kane, that's Each by Kane. You guys can follow him. That Kane versus the World also. Because I know there's a lot of Kanes out there. But yeah, man, those guys out there. I mean, there's a lot more people I could say, but for sure, remember Dej, D-Dej, and Lucario. And yeah, Kane versus the World. He's out here doing his thing. He's helping put a lot of people. I say put Kane on because by putting Kane on, Kane's gonna put you on to everybody else out here. Like he knows the culture. He's moving out here like he is the culture out here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Sure.
All right, and then final word. Anything you want to say before we bounce and turn the mics off? Jay, final word.
Black don't crack unless you smoke crack.
That's a fact.
Some heavy words right there, brothers and sisters. And I mean brothers. And
There's a lot of layers to that.
Yes, Lord. Leave the
Zell,
layers.
final word.
Final words. I keep it long and strong.
And on that note, make sure you listen to his new single.
Hey, yo! What? Hey, I was waiting for this to get over. Hey, what? Hey, y'all want to meet the real me off air? All right.
That's the clip for next week. That's the clip for next week.
This man got an OnlyFans by the name of Lil Chocolate Thunder. Look him up.
Chocolate Thunder.
Oh my!
Now there's all be all kind of chocolate natural disasters out there. All kind of chocolate hurricanes and lightning storms.
I don't have a OnlyFans, but if I did, it would be named Zang Zaddy.
Zaddy.
That would be me. I'm Zaddy.
And all he brings is snow bunnies on. That's it.
Yo, him and Shannon Sharp go have a field day. Yo, we need 3 hours for this show.
Oh my God!
Hey, I thought we was ending it, D-Money.
I need to relax.
Okay, next week on Fresh Juice. Next week on Fresh Juice. It's getting gritty because we're bringing back Ready Ron Beats into the studio.
Oh yeah,
man! And from Chicago and mellow music group Fillmore Green will be joining us live.
Yeah,
so Ready Ron Beats and Fillmore Green. That'll be next week, May 14th, 9 to 11 p.m. Pacific time. It'll be our 745th episode of the show. Follow us on all of our platforms. As always, of course, we're on Facebook, facebook.com/group/freshjuicemedia, IGX, Fresh Juice Media. And, of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@FreshJuiceMedia. Put that up in the browser. You don't have to do the search engine. We do live shows for you almost every week. You can watch it whenever you want. And we do shorter YouTube shorts on the daily so you can catch up on previous episodes like Jay and Zell, which we'll be posting later this week. Also, for the first time, as we just mentioned at the beginning of the show, you can now subscribe on all podcast platforms to Fresh Juice on Spotify, Apple Music, iHeart Podcast, Amazon Music, and whatever hell other podcast platform is out there. Fresh Juice is now on them. So go and subscribe. If you're listening on the podcast and you're not seeing our faces, that's all good too, man. So go to the YouTube if you want to see our faces. So there you go. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to another edition of Fresh Juice. Peace and bless. We out.
Peace.